And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Payton is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Dixon. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot. Here is Daniels. Outside Matthews. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Hield. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
A nice shot by Dixon.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And that one's good. Daniels. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Dixon. Last time out, he had 14 points. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Dixon. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Matthews scanning the floor. Shoots over Jackson-Davis. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Mann following the basket by Buddy Hield. Down low, here's Daniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
2 shots.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. And here's Young after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And the pass to Dixon. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Dixon. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's on a good pace here from 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's LeVert. Banked in off the glass. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Curry. Here's Dixon. That three off the mark. The Hawks trail by 15. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Outside, Green. To the middle, here's Dixon, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Young. The Warriors making the shot. Daniels, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
The Hawks trail by 20. And here's Daniels. 10 points for him. Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. Because when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Young with the ball. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Dixon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 21. Here's Young. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Dixon passes to Curry. Takes it inside. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. And you look at Dixon. So solid around the basket. Currently 3rd in the league. And, of course, Rizashe doing just as much. And Daniels up top. 10 points for him. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Rizashe in for Dyson Daniel. Pass to Dixon. To the inside. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Yeah, but last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Here's Young. It's LeVert on the wing. Shoots over Kuminga. Atlanta again missing. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Dixon. 28 points for him. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Dixon's got 30 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The Hawks shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Ricochet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
I like the movement from the rookie, Zachary Ricochet.
Kevon Looney is... And so it's the Golden State Warriors in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was all about Golden State as the game got going. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after 1. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Man, this is all inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Then the guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You'd think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.